This is the ultimate driving machine. And today I have the pleasure of sharing with you the BMW M850i. Big thanks to our friends at BMW Bolito for making this video possible. My name is Dubs and I'm going to tell you all you need to know about this mad machine. Right, first things first, the front design of this car, and I think it is beautiful. And it's actually interesting to see how BMW have integrated this kidney grille, and has the iconic glow. Yes, this glows and illuminates. It's just superb, and it's finished in this matte finishing over here. It's really, really incredible. Now, the overall color of the car is sapphire black. This almost looks like it has a black package, of which I can tell you now it doesn't, but it's just really, really incredible. Moving along here, you have the BMW laser lights, and these are very, very good. If you don't believe me, ask one of your mates who's seen this flash them on the highway in the evening. Trust me, it does give you a bit of a fright. Moving along now, these come with 20 inches, and these rims are incredible. These bespoke wheels are incredible, and the most important thing to note is this BMW 50th anniversary badge, which is super luxurious. It's a really, really nice touch. Moving right along, you also have these M bits here to remind you that you're in a M850i as opposed to the base model. Right up here, you've got the BMW M mirrors, and I know some are not a fan, but for me, these look incredible. I mean, after all, this is an M car, M Light that is. But for me, ultimately, the best design for me is the side profile. This angle particularly is incredible. And obviously this is a convertible, which means you can do this standing outside of the car. And in about 15 seconds or less, the roof will be done, all the way done. This is incredible. Elegance, luxury, and utmost comfort. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best thing I believe BMW has created in a convertible form, and it looks incredible. If you come over to the back, you see the finishing here is incredible. You've got this BMW M850i badge here, you've got these two frames here, and inside I can confirm you've got two exhaust pipes there. Really, really nice. Now, important thing to note is inside there you've got two flaps. Now, those on the overrun, they bypass the rear muffler and gives you those pops and bangs, like pop, 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 pop. And you're going to see that in the drive review. Otherwise, it is incredible. Now, in terms of the boot space, it's not that much, provided this is a convertible. So as you can see here, I can fit in a handbag, a couple of other things here as well. But the good part is when the roof is all the way up, you do get a bit of extra storage. Right, the rest of the rear design is really, really incredible. Obviously, you've got rear LED lights, standard procedure, and this badge over here to remind you that this is an X-Drive. Now, if you don't know what that is, that means this car is four-wheel drive operated. You cannot decouple it, it's just simply four-wheel drive, and it's permanent. Overall, I think the design looks superb. It's elegant and it's just different. When you see this, the amount of road superiority that you feel and the presence that you bring in this ultimate GT that BMW provides is superb. The heart of the BMW M850i. Now, what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is a 4.4 liter V8 engine kicking out 390 kilowatts and 750 newton meters of torque. The important thing to note is the turbochargers are in what's called the hot V, which means turbos are situated inside the V, which reduces turbo lag. And it's very, very responsive. Right, as you step in, first thing you notice is these frameless doors here. Really, really incredible. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, you might just want to turn the volume up because this sounds incredible. Now I'm going to teach you a little trick. First you press the start button, then you press the Sport Plus, make sure it's in Sport Plus, brake, on to my favorite part, the part that we've all been waiting for, how to launch the BMW M850i. It's pretty simple. All you need to do is have the car onto its Sport Plus setting, press the traction control off, make sure it's off, and then flick the knob into S, manual if you want, floor the brakes, floor the throttle, and that's 100 in exactly 3.7 seconds. We're going to keep going. My word, that N63 engine just keeps hauling and hauling and hauling. It is insane. It is so precise. The power delivery, there's no drama. It literally flicks you up, you're off, and that's 0 to 100, as BMW claimed, 3.7 seconds. Now also in Sport Plus, the way it reads your foot inputs, it's so precise, it is so accurate. You don't actually need to drive this in manual. It knows exactly what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. I mean, look at this. I'm resting my foot on the throttle. It's shifting. If I start going a bit harder, okay, shift. Come on, shift. Shift. It just gets it. It's spot on, and it's also not too much, and it doesn't jerk you. I kid you not, I was literally just resting my foot on the pedal. So that's a throttle response. It's really, really good, and you really the low down power on this, the torque, all 750 Newton meters are readily available at as much as little as 2,000 revs, and then the pops and bags on the overrun are just, they're incredible. As we go around the circle here, also another thing to really note is the comfort settings. Even in Sport Plus, these adaptive dampers, these M adaptive dampers are really incredible. The pops and bangs on the overrun are honestly, it's to die for. Really makes your Sunday drive that much more pleasurable. Simply, it's incredible. Oh, that engine, I'm gonna flick it into manual so I can have a bit of, be more in control. It's really sharp. It's really sharp. This 8-speed automatic transmission is really snappy. Let's flick it into comfort. You can immediately feel the car slightly gets a tad bit softer. Really, it's very evident. Now all of a sudden you're cruising, you're gliding along, you're in a GT. Probably the mode that you're going to drive this car in pretty much every day, unless you're a petrol head like me and probably ever have it in Sport Plus. I mean, why not, you know? But then again, the engine is so nice. The manner in which it integrates between comfort and sport, it's incredible. Now the car's quiet, the engine idle is a lot lower, but if I still put my foot down, you can still hear that, hey, that V8 engine is still alive. It's really good. Really good. Now I drove this earlier as well over speed bumps, and let me tell you, it soaks the bumps really well. It does a really good job. The steering wheel, the feedback that you get from it, it's not heavy. On comfort, it's just about, it's precise, and on sport, it's not as dynamic as the M8 competition, don't get me wrong, but hey, it's the M850i, it's still a Grand Tourer, and I guess it's supposed to be like that. It's not meant to be a full-on sports car. It's still supposed to be comfortable for your long journeys. I'm going to show you something. You can literally lower the roof from as high as 30 kilometers per hour. Look at this. We're doing 25 right now, and we're going to transform. It's brilliant. Oh. And if you live in Durban, you can really just enjoy this weather. I think the M850i is probably the best, gives you the best of both worlds. It's very intuitive. You also got, I mean, your assistant modes here as well. I could spend literally an entire day. So if I was to show you, we're on the lane keep assist now. Make sure that that's active at 50. Set it. Now it's going to keep me in lane. The car will do its thing. And the turning circle, look at this. Turning circle is really incredible, and that's all thanks to the rear wheel steering, which, as I've already mentioned, at low speeds the rear wheels turn into the opposite direction to decrease the turning circle, and then obviously at high speeds they turn same direction as the front wheels to make the car a little bit more agile, and it really flicks you in and out of corners, and you can really push it. It's been a pleasure. I really wish we could take this to the track, but that's not the car for it. Right, now the interior. Now obviously first things first, the steering wheel. This BMW steering wheel is incredible. You've got this M performance badge here as well, and this M tricolor stitching to remind you that you're in a full-on M performance car, although this is the M850i. Now if you look at the center screen, or sorry, the driver's screen rather, it's a 10.3-inch screen, and through that you can control things like your media, your entertainment as well, functions, and you can also see your maps functions as well, which is really good and comes in handy if you don't want to keep staring or distracting yourself over there. The rest of the finish is easy, multifunctional buttons on the steering wheel, and obviously these pedal shifts are also nice. They're not the biggest, not the smallest either, but yeah, they get the job done. Moving right along, my favorite feature of this car, this crystal gear selector, exclusively for the BMW M850i. The BMW M8 does not get this, and for me, that's why you buy this car. You see, this is the perfect combination between the full-on M8 competition and the lower model or base 8 series. It's, in my opinion, the best GT version of this particular car. Moving right along, you've got a 12.3-inch screen over there, and obviously you can do a lot. It's touchscreen as well, so you can see your maps. It's really, really responsive. You have BMW iAssist, you've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You can do a lot here. You can even view things like your performance. You can track your performance. It has voice commands, the works. I can spend literally 10 minutes just talking about what you can do there. Moving further down here, you've got buttons to control your dual climate zone, which is incredible, and it's not a touch screen, and I like that it's buttons, so it's very easy. You can be driving, just look up there, look once, control it. Very, very easy to use. The audio and multimedia, same thing, traditional buttons. I love that. Down here as well, you also have a swivel wheel, which in my opinion is the best. You get the best of both worlds because you can just control it here. You don't have to keep reaching over to touch, and it keeps you focused on the road. Like again, BMW always says, this is sheer or the ultimate driving experience. In terms of storage, you've got this storage compartment here. I have things like my wallet and the keys and stuff here. We've also got a Type-C charger over here as well, and you've got a 12V socket over there. You've also got cup holders here as well, and I'm told you can actually cool things here. How nice. And you've also got a normal traditional USB socket there, and wireless charging to charge your latest mobile device. The rest of the cabin is really, really lovely, and these leather seats are super comfortable. They are finished in leather, and the stitching is everywhere. On the side doors here as well, you've got a Bowers & Wilkins audio system, which is an upgraded feature, and you've got this illumination over there inside there, which just adds to the poshness of the car. Best of the best, ambient lighting as well. You've got a choice of over 8 colors or so. Really, really lovely, and obviously they change depending on the driving mode. If you put it into sport, and then the engine idles louder, and then they change colors, and everything sort of gives you a red feel. Really, really lovely. Oh, did I mention you have BMW, the driver's assist, so you got adaptive cruise control, keeps you in line, and obviously it alerts you more than 3 times before it disengages and actually brakes the car. Really, really good. But that's all complicated, and I guess the best part, or the part you're looking forward to the most, is the performance of this thing in Sport Plus. Let's go for a drive. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic day. Literally sunset shoot. It was incredible. Do look out on our Instagram pages for more cutaway shots, views of this beautiful car. The vehicle is available at BMW Bolito and at SMG dealers. Kindly visit their website or simply go onto social media platforms, BMW Bolito or SMG dealers, and you'll find it there. And the price is available upon application. My name is Dubs. I'll see you guys on the next review. Check this out.